Ever since the Solo: A Star Wars Story box office results, a lot of things really changed for Disney and Lucasfilm when it came to their plans for the future of the Star Wars franchise. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, a lot of people have been wondering exactly what's to come after Episode 9, and what could have been after Star Wars Episode 9 and some of the Solo films out there as well. Now, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm, like I say, since the Solo: A Star Wars Story box office results, they canceled a ton of standalone films. Now, all thanks to EW, Entertainment Weekly today. Alright, everything will be linked below in the description. Very interesting story. We finally learned about that one movie that a lot of people were talking about, that James Mangold was, I believe, all set and ready to write and direct the Boba Fett film. However, it wasn't only going to be about Boba Fett, apparently. It was all going to be focused on the bounty hunters from The Empire Strikes Back. Now, this movie that is now no longer in active development, that Kathleen Kennedy just a couple of days ago confirmed that it is indeed dead. Now, she confirmed that to, I believe it was, Eric Weber. He is pretty much an Emmy Award-winning newscaster, and he was talking about that, how Kathleen Kennedy confirmed that that project is dead. But EW gave us a couple of different details about this movie that used to be in development ever since 2013, on and off all the way up until 2018, just before the Han Solo film dropped, until it ultimately got cancelled. However, there is still a possibility for its resurrection. A lot of people are talking about this right now. Very big story. And this movie in itself would have featured a lot of characters from The Empire Strikes Back. All of the bounty hunters that you do see, that Darth Vader actually greets himself to and talks to and tells Boba Fett no disintegrations. That very famous scene would have been extended in this bounty hunter movie. It wasn't only going to be focused on Boba Fett per se, and it wasn't going to be a Boba Fett film, quote-unquote, per se. It was going to be a bounty hunter movie with Boba Fett being the lead. And honestly, I think I would have really liked that idea on the big screen. I know I love, the characters of Bosk and IG-88 and Dengar. I would have loved to see those characters get expanded in, a live-action Star Wars movie. Now, of course, they could always somehow incorporate these characters, if they really wanted to, in a Solo: A Star Wars Story sequel, and we heard about this. Now, those were cancelled, apparently, as well. The Han Solo movie sequels, apparently they were going to do a trilogy of those, where it would all focus on the whole Qi'ra and Darth Maul dynamic, with Han Solo kind of intervening here and there. Now that those plans are cancelled, what I think that they should do is make a Darth Maul standalone film, with Qi'ra actually being one of the supporting characters, being, of course, portrayed by Emilia Clarke. I think that would be a fantastic idea, a Star Wars film about the criminal underworld that actually goes over Maul and his involvement in the overall Star Wars universe. That's something that I think a lot of fans would really love to see. But nonetheless, guys, it was very interesting today just learning a little bit more about the Boba Fett film, and that James Mangold was indeed, even though he completely denied his involvement in it months ago, James Mangold was indeed going to be involved in this movie as director and writer, I believe it was. Very interesting stuff, guys, I gotta say. They would have expanded off of The Empire Strikes Back. They would have went over all those characters that we know and love. Bosk, IG-88, Dengar, Zuckuss and Formlum, all those characters and more. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.